Welcome back to Naval Action, and it's time to give away the prizes. So I hit 1,000 subscribers the other day and thought we could have a bit of a competition for some fun and give away a couple of prizes. So I unshackled Mrs. J from the galley for an hour to come and have a look at all the great pictures that were put into the forums, and let her have a bit of a think and choose what she might like. So let's have a look at what we got. So there was lots of different sorts of pictures that people submitted. There was some spectacular ones, and this is just a couple of them. So there's stuff like this by AJ, where some poor ship's getting blown to smithereens. I think that's a great picture. These are the sorts of things I sort of kind of liked, all the ones with everybody lined up ready to go into battle. I must admit I had a bit of a personal preference for all of the sort of battle ones. There was a whole bunch of pretty ones. So there was this one, which is kind of, it's like you're spying on a little bit of life outside of port. Just made me think that the devs should put in some ambient sort of folks ambling around the ports just to bring them to life. That'd be fantastic. And I don't know if they are fish, but it looks like there's little fish in the water around the back of the boat. There's beautiful ones like this. These are the sort of picture box images. I think the sky in Naval Action is really well rendered, and of course the water looks brilliant. So there were a lot of this ilk, the sort of classic good-looking pictures. Then the sort of the modern art, Through the Ropes by Dind. So we're assuming this must be outside a port, getting ready to go somewhere. Then there's this unusual. I've not seen this. Maybe this happens when you push prey. I think this was a reference to the subs, 1,000 subs. It felt a bit like this today around KPR, to be honest. Felt like something were knocking a hole inside of the ship. And then there's this sort of thing, the odd and wonderful type things. Here we have a ship mounting another, obviously during mating season. And then this rather surreal, Mrs. J actually really liked this rather surreal one of all these ships going to the bottom. I've never seen anything like that. That's really cool. So there's a whole bunch of them. I'll stick a link to the forum. There's a whole bunch of good pictures in there. Now, I had a favourite. There's no prize, I'm afraid, for my favourite. But I did have a favourite. There was a few of them that were like this, but this one really caught my eye. And this is a rear view of a Vic spewing fire, and I just love that. I just think, look at all the little particles, the bloom of fire as the ball's rocketing out, the billows of smoke, the little smoke rings that have been formed around, and then the smoke moving away. It's almost as if the body of the ship itself is lurching as the broadside is leashed. There was a few like this. There was another one with a Pavel that I really liked, but it wasn't my choice. It were Mrs. J's. So let's see what Mrs. J. Here she is having a ponder aboard HMS Jaheel. So second prize. I'm giving away 2 ships. The winner can choose, do they want a heavy rattle ship? So TDA, the US clan, have donated. I didn't even ask, fantastic of them. They just said, hey Jay, noticed you've hit 1,000 subs. Do you want to give away, when they heard I was doing a ship giveaway, do you want to give away a second ship? So yes, I do. So they've got their hands on a heavy rattle ship, and they'll give that to whoever chooses. Well, what will happen is the person who wins the first prize, they can I'll craft any ship they want. So I'll craft a Victory or a Santee. I've got all of the normal blueprints you can get. I don't have any of the new blueprints. I've got all of the normal ones. So you can ask me to craft any ship you want to your specification, live oak, crew strength, whatever you fancy. So I'll craft that for you. Or you can choose the heavy rattlesnake. So the person who gets first prize can choose, and then the person who gets second prize gets the other option. So let's have a look at second prize. And I think this is just a gorgeous image. This is from Anto. And this is a big fleet sailing into battle. You can see the line of the fleet. It's a bit of a combination. It's a frigate fleet sailing into battle. I think it looks absolutely magnificent. I just think this is just a gorgeous picture with the colours and how vivid it all is. It's probably had a bit of a filter put on it, but it just looks fantastic. So well done, Anto. You've got second prize. So what I'd like you to do, Anto, is just send me a forum email, and we'll arrange a pickup for the second prize. And once I know what the winner wants to do, I'll write you back, and you can either arrange to pick up the Rattler from the TDA mob at a Freeport somewhere, or if you want me to craft something for you, I'll craft it and port it to a Freeport for you. So I just think that is absolutely fantastic. That is a gorgeous picture. I think, unfortunately, that's the white circle out the back. Probably could have done without that, but apart from that, that is wallpaper good. And the winner, chosen by Mrs. J, is a pretty one, I have to say, and it's a simple one, but it's really good naval action. And when I asked Mrs. J why did she like this one so much when there were so many others, you saw one in the intro there that was similar. So first of all, sunset, right, or sunrise, is lovely jubbly. Sky colour's fantastic. But what she liked about this one over most of the other, because there's quite a lot of pretty ones, City in the Distance, is the fact that this one really sort of, and this was her words, so I have to tip the hat, is that she really liked the movement. It sort of really felt as though the little boat was flying through the water with the wake breaking off the backside. So Anne, same for you, please. Whiz me a forum email. Jaheel is my name. You can get it off the link from the competition thread. And let me know, do you want the heavy rattle ship, or would you prefer me to craft you a ship? And if you do, what spec would you like it? And I'll get back in contact with you, and we can work out a place where you can pick it all up. So there you go. Congratulations, Anne. And basically, thanks for the subs. Thanks for all the chit chat I get in game and on Steam, and some of the rather witty remarks I pick up. Thanks for playing in the competition. That's it. I will see you on the oceans, and I will catch you.